benefit from the Meta Leadership Summit for Preparedness?
Well, you know, here in Cincinnati, we've been friends for a long time. We know each other, we talk to each other, and we help each other on a lot of fronts. But we really never had detailed conversations about how we would work together when a crisis hits our community. And so we waste a lot of time setting up an operation. And this will save us time in the long run because we'll know who to call and where the resources are. So we're excited about getting that information down.
You've had the advantage of being a host sponsor for the Meta Leadership Summit. What is the value of participating in the summit from that perspective?
It's been great being a host and a sponsor because we are in the business of preparedness and response. And so we want to make sure that the people that we work with most frequently and need to be at the table are at the table. And being in on the summit planning from the get-go has really helped us to get the right people to the summit.
Why do you think the cross-sector collaboration is important in a crisis?
It's important because when you have a major event in your community, you need all hands on deck. It cannot be just a nonprofit operation or the government reacting on its own. We need businesses involved, and we need government and nonprofit involved because we all have different skill sets and different resources to bring to bear for the recovery process.
Can you share a story of effective local cross-sector collaboration?
I can. I was very involved in the 99 tornado that hit this community. In fact, my house was hit. And when I arrived at the scene of the major portion of the destruction, which was just a few minutes from my home, I was amazed to see so many familiar faces there. And I realized at that time how great it had been that we had gotten to know each other before the crisis happened. Because when we met there that morning, there was no time wasted in knowing who was going to do what and how we were going to work together.
Nationally, more than 2,600 Meta leaders have attended a summit. What are your thoughts about joining a national community of Meta leaders in terms of creating a more prepared, more resilient nation?
I'm very excited about that because we've seen many times in our history how when major things happen in other communities, it impacts us here in the greater Cincinnati region. And we know that we can reach out to these other people who have shown by attending the summit that they care about this and that they're ready to step up and help us. So if it happens to our neighbor, we can help them. If it happens here, we can reach out to our neighbors throughout this network and get the help we need.
Great.